Hey guys, we are back in the studio and back trying to finish these dragons, which I didn't get to finish before I left for New Orleans. I really tried, but I just wanted to spend more time on them and I ran out of time. So now I'm back at it. I have two. You can kind of see them. One has like silver details and one has more like gold details. And then once I get those guys done, I have these three over to the right there. This one is Alice, and she has some fey ears. This is Sana, and this one is Lucy. So that'll be coming up. I just put their primer coat on today. I didn't think you guys wanted to watch me just do a primer, but I don't know. Maybe when I do their first base coat or something, I'll jump online. We'll see. Man, I've been home a week already and I have not had a chance to be in my studio. Either I was unpacking or spending time with my family or running errands. And I still am not finished with errands. I was supposed to go to a doctor's appointment today and get a tire changed out because while I was in NOLA, I picked up like 5 nails in one tire. And I don't know how it didn't go flat, but anyway, I have the discount tire warranty, so I just had to pay the warranty price. And I was probably supposed to go pick it up today, or yesterday even, it came in and I just haven't had a chance. Yesterday I had to drive an hour to periodontist. The day before that I had to take the kitties to the vet and that was an hour. Well, it was like 45 minutes there and back. So I've just been busy. I managed to unpack. Let's see if I can balance him for a minute. Turn it. I managed to unpack the. See him right here. This is the water dragon, the earth dragon, and the fire dragon. And then the little snails are over on the corner here as well. Before I left, I was only able to do one quick, like, protective coat, and then time ran out. So I need to go ahead and get another protective coat on the snails. And one thing at a time, you know, I'll just chip away at it. And then I put the brownie riders up in my baskets up in my room. And they're so cute, you guys. I just love them. And I love these dragons too. I'm sort of excited to see how they all turn out in the end. So I don't know if you're familiar with the book or the movie called The Goldfinch, but I read that I read it on Audible and then I decided to reread it because it was just so good. And you know, I like to experience things twice. Like I like to listen to them, and then once I have all the pieces, go back through and listen to it a second time or watch a movie a second time. And anyway, so I'm almost finished with the second pass through of it. I also rented it. Actually, I purchased it on Amazon so I can watch it whenever I want because it's really intense. So this is a Drake and Dragon, and I have two Drake and Dragons. One has silver accents and one has gold, and they're really quite large. That was part of the reason why I didn't want to rush these guys either, is because I didn't want to accidentally um, try to rush the cure time. One of the secrets of working with air dry paints is to give it enough of a cure time in between layers as well as when you are doing your sealants. But he is coming along really well. I am sort of excited to see how everything comes together. Before I left, I started doing a little detail work here on the wing. And I was going to go back over that with like a skinny brush and some silver as well as the gold. The cool thing about this kit that is unique, I should say, to all the others is that it's just 100% vinyl. There isn't a cloth body. You have to assemble it, kind of heat up the pieces, and then pop them all together like a puzzle piece. And in doing that, I need to make sure that I have as many protective layers when I finally finish it as possible so that he doesn't accidentally scratch over time. So preservation is going to be one of the like key elements when I get to my final steps with his varnishing. I like to use a lot of different layers of color when I do. And slowly but surely build up all of the different little design elements. I sort of feel like I want to put a line through the middle of each one of these little triangles. So this is a form of reborning. This is just called alternative reborning, where I'm not doing a traditional reborn in that I'm making more of a fantasy creature. And I used to do alternative reborning using heat sets, but in 2019 and into 2020, I switched over to air dry, and I really experimented with all of the different techniques as well as coming up with some of my own, using the paints diluted, using the paints neat or undiluted, and just seeing what I could do and learning all the different processes over the past 6 years, 7 years, and creating as much art as I can with it. And now I'm also sculpting and looking into creating more of my one-of-a-kind art pieces, and I'm also learning silicone. So I have that on my plate as well. I want to say about 12 or so silicone kits in my collection that I've been slowly adding over the years, as well as others that I make child support payments to constantly because I fall in love with so many different creations. But I'm not sure where the future is going to bring or take me. And I'm trying to just stay open and continue doing what I love and seeing where the winds take me. I was a vendor this year at the National Doll Convention in New Orleans, and that is a doll collecting venue. And if you're a doll collector, then you know about what um, what sort of dolls, especially so there's like a history of antique collecting, but then there's also a pull of modern collecting. So you have your modern dolls, your Monster High, your Blythe dolls, and reborns, of course, probably would fall into that category. Politics that come into play when you are collecting different dolls, like reborns and some of the Blythe dolls and stuff like that. And so education and respect. I really enjoy painting these dragons. This is Sarah Melman was the sculptor of this kit. This is the Draken Dragon. And this is his big wing. That's one of the questions I get asked most when I'm just working on the wing is like, what is that? It's a dragon wing. Big giant dragon wing. And I spent an entire day working on these wings before I left, and I thought to myself, I can get these done. I just ran out of hours. So now I'm back. And I was able to get some primer coats on these little ones. Cute, cute. This is Alice, Sana, and Lucy. And I have a different plan for each of them. Slightly different. And then I think I'm going to have to start working on my fall babies. Can't believe it already. Fall is upon us. Kids are going back to school. Can you guys believe it? Summer is already almost over. Went by so fast. Of course, I spent half of my summer getting ready for vending in the New Orleans. So, and plus we adopted 2 little kitties this year. So summer went by really, really fast. And my kitties are almost like they're almost 5 months. And they're already huge. And they love dinner time and play time and cuddle time. And they're so cute. I honestly think I should just go ahead and sculpt them because they're so adorable. They had their final set of shots this week, their rabies and their booster, and they slept for like a whole day after that, and now they're starting to come back around again and play and be cuddly. Hmm. So I'm probably going to go ahead and jump off. I just wanted to hop online for a short minute, and I'm probably going to set my camera up on hyper and continue working offline, but I'll jump back on in a little while when I switch over to a different project. And see you again soon, okay? Thanks for joining. Peace and love, guys.